Hello everyone, and welcome back to Jesse Hecht Creative. Today we're going over Scarlet Spider and Tombstone from Marvel Legends. Before we begin, leave a like, hit subscribe, and comment below your favorite figure in this review. It really helps out the channel. Now let's get to it. Here is the box for the Scarlet Spider. We got Spider-Man up here, Marvel Comics up there, Spider-Man over there, and Scarlet Spider over here looking awesome. He's a spider clone! And on the back we have the figure with accessories as well as legalese and logos of the bio reading. Peter Parker's clone and eventual ally, Ben Reilly, returns to New York to defend the city as a web-slinging Scarlet Spider. Now let's open up this Scarlet Spider. Scarlet Spider's eyes lack the outline the box art portrays them with, but look really nice though. I love these, they're great. There are a few paint mishaps, such as some missing over here, which is kind of a shame, and the rest of the head is basically all done up in red. It looks nice though. And we do get a swivel over here all the way around, as well as an up pretty far and a down pretty far with some nice pivoting and all the way around. It's a good head sculpt, I like it. The body is basically all done up in red. I really do like the blue highlight here with his sort of ripped hoodie. It's really nicely done with that spider logo on the front and on the back. And all the wrinkles too look really nice. It is one piece. It's kind of a shame. I wish this was off, but I understand they have to make it this way. I even like how these are rubber. You can move them around a little bit. It's a nice touch and looks really cool. And the ripped edges are just great. And the silver complementing to the red looks really nice too. We have the web shooters over here. They're nicely molded, as well as extra web cartridges over here and a little red button. That's pretty nice on the belt, and the belt's brown too. It's great. And for articulation, we get back this far, forward this far. Nice crunch on that with a swivel over here and some pivot all the way around. Very nice, hidden by this. It's really good. I love it. And for the arms, we get all the way around, as well as a butterfly joint that's kind of stiff a little bit. We get up this far, as well as a swivel and then a double hinge pinless tech elbow going all the way up on this one. Very nice, as well as down, and then we get a swivel and then a hinge over here, and the same over here but mirrored. The legs are mostly red, but honestly this actually opens up for a lot of kit bashing, customizing, and looks pretty good. And he also has these little ankle straps with little pouches. They're all really good and look great on the figure. And we do get drop down hips that don't work as well as I thought they would, but they do go up really far as well. Back pretty nice on that, and then all the way back over here with a double hinge pinless technique with a sculpt breaking swivel all the way around over here as well as over here. And we do get a down, then a up, and then a pivot with a toe hinge also, as well as pegals. And for accessories, he has these two swivel and hinge fists we've gone over before. They look really nice. He also comes with some swivel and hinge thwip hands on both sides that look really great. I just love these, as well as a pair of wall crawling hands that can swivel and then hinge too. These three pairs of hands for me are the trifecta. They all you need for Spider-Man. Sure, there's grip hands, but these are fine for me. Scarlet Spider stands at about 6 to 6¼ inches taller, so next to the previous Scarlet Spider, who is shorter, has worse articulation, and this one is much better in every possible way. I do appreciate what this one gave us. It did give us the pouch molds at least, as well as a general idea of what we'll be getting. Sure, we lost the outline for the eyes, but hey, this one is just way better by every single metric. And while I will be getting rid of this figure over here and not this one over here, there's one more figure to review right after this. Hello everyone, and thank you so much for watching so far. Make sure to click like, subscribe, share, leave a comment, and hit the bell icon for more creativity. Now let's get back to it. Here is the box for Tombstone, looking amazing in the suit over here with the extra head, different articulation scheme, as well as a picture of him. He's a hardened criminal with Spider-Man logos above. And on the back we also have logos, the figure, articulation accessories, as well as legalese, and a brief bio reading. The dangerous and high-priced hitman known as Tombstone faces off against Spider-Man and other heroes of New York. Now let's take a look at this Tombstone guy and see what he's all about. L. Thompson Lincoln, known as Tombstone, is a really great figure as well as character. I love him in Spectacular Spider-Man, and I love him now in this figure. He's an albino man, and his face is chalky white. It looks really awesome. The gray accents of his hair, as well as the stuff around his eyes, eyebrows, and eye sockets, as well as his lips, are really nicely done here. The fangs on his teeth are great. All his teeth are shaped like that, and the little points. It's so nicely done, and the eyes are beet red. That's great. I love it. One thing I don't like, though, is the seam for his hair. They could have done that way better, but other than that, the hair looks very nice. It's pretty good. good sculpt with a little bit of white on front too. It's all well and good. And as seen from the figure in the box, the articulation is weird. It's not usually what we've had. We do have a swivel over here as well as up and down and all the way around. It's very proprietary towards this. I'm not a big fan of that, but it's a great head sculpt. I like it. The body is suited. I think it's brand new. I don't know if it's using many other pieces that we've seen before, but it looks really nice here. It's great in the blue. He's got a pocket square as well as pinstripes over here with nice black lines as well as a tie kind of buckling up. It's pretty good. And speaking of buckling, this is all buttoned up, looking really nice with those striations putting it together. And all the wrinkles in the figure just make me think this is a slightly too small suit, which makes him look much bigger in frame. I like the buttons over here as well as the pinstripes over there and over here and the buttons over there too. On the back we have a seam over here too as well as a seam up here. We have some more seams everywhere of this suit looking great as well as some coattails in the back, and this is just really nice. I like it a lot, and the hands are good too. One trigger finger and one grasping. Awesome. The body articulation is very hard to see, but I'll try. We do not really get much back and forth. They kind of have to like really rock it. You do get a swivel though here at least. That's fair, but I wish it was a little better. We do get all the way around though. It's pretty good too. Now the arms, we don't have butterfly joint. We do get up this far and down and all the way around with a swivel over here as well, and a double jointed pinless tech elbow working out really great for that, as well as a swivel over here and then up and down for the gun toting hand with the same mirrored over here, but we do get a swivel as well as a up and down for this grasping hand. It's awesome. And the palm is great too. I love the palms in these figures. They're really good. The legs are massive, huge, and really thick. I do love how the wrinkles are on this though. It looks a little less suit looking like this and a little more plasticky though. It's kind of a bummer. The seam lines are very nice on these, and the back isn't really action figure-y that much. It kind of works well, and the shoes are great too with that really nice plasticky kind of sheen to them. They look like actual shoes. It's great. And for articulation we get out pretty far. This kind of hinders it a little bit, and then in we get up pretty okay. This hinders it once again. Back not that much at all hindrance, as well as all the way back is pretty good for the leg. And we do get a sculpt breaking swivel as well as a swivel down here below to the foot, and then down and then up a tiny bit with a good pivot, and then two bangles about the feet with all the legliness you ever need. He comes with a crowbar that's good for beating up his enemies. It's a nice piece and fits really well in his hand. It's super cool and good to have for your bad guys. I like this mold a lot as well as the color. And he also comes with a pair of fists that look kind of small to me. They could be slightly bigger. I think we do get a swivel over here and then a hinge on both sides as well. They look nice, but I gotta say they could be bigger. And he can dish it out, but can he take it? This head sculpt is for being angry or being punched in the face. I do like how it looks, and the teeth look awesome as well as the gums on this one. The hair is still not looking that great though, but it's the same sculpt and mold, I think, just a different head. It looks really nice, but could be better on some of the paint on the inside. We do get a swivel for it as well, and then up and down and all the way around. It's fine. Tombstone stands at about 6.5 to 6 3/4 inches taller, so next to the previous incarnation of him, they look pretty nice together and pretty much in scale. But I gotta say, this one is just much better to me, I think. I do like this one. It's very old school and kind of corny, but this one just brings the realism as well as unrealism of the character to life. And here they are both together standing side by side, a pretty good pair for a pretty good battle. Overall, the Scarlet Tombstone. Scarlet Spider is a great rehash of an old figure that needed an update. I love this one. It looks awesome. It's great for kit bashing and customizing. What are you waiting for? Get it. It's just great. Tombstone is a great update as well. I love the suit as well as the color of his skin. The accessories are great too on this one. It is all in all a great update to add to my criminal underground of Marvel villains. So if you're a fan of Spider-Man, his villains, or Marvel Legends in general, then you'll love these figures. They're great updates to previous figures. I would highly recommend getting them both. They're just really good, solid characters. But make no mistake, you're going to need a crowbar to pry these figures away from me. So which figure here is your favorite, Scarlet Spider or Tombstone? Let me know in the comments below. Thank you so much for watching Jesse Hecht Creative. Make sure to click like, subscribe, share, and leave a comment. You can also visit us at jessehechtcreative.com for more reviews like this one. Thank you so much for watching, and keep being creative. Stay tuned.